Let's see, just wait for the signal to tell me that recording has started. There we go. Recording has started. So I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen. There's a little Facebook chat where I've just invited all of you to this meeting as is. No one has chosen to join me, that's fine. So just quickly going to explain. So there's everyone in the league. So we've kept Matt in. We haven't added Andy Hyler back in yet. So we've got 11 people in. I've given you each two. Well, I'm going to give you each 2 drivers. I've just numbered them 1 to 2. Got some space here for what those drivers and what their teams will be. We've got all the drivers in the competition. I haven't quite validated this is a perfect list, but we're just going to go with it. It's the list that was available. If there's a driver that's changed since this list, the team won't have changed. The team will substitute in a driver. I will sub in the substitute driver for that driver. And so now we've got a little team list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a random number generator. And we're going to autofill that. And then what we're going to do, create a rank of those random numbers. And this is going to create the numbers 1 to 20. So the way to do this is I'm going to set up the formula, and then I'm going to refresh 3 times on screen, and the 3rd time will be the final order. That's interesting. Oh, of course, it needs a value. That in there. D2. D2 in that list. We need to make that. So it doesn't out. We go autofill. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to do a refresh. So I think I can do the calculation. It should refresh everything on the screen. There we go. So that's 1. We'll do that again. 3 or 2. So that's now set. So I'm going to quickly take a copy of all that. And I'm going to paste as values only. So that won't change. So that random number is not going to change anymore. List as copy. As you'll see over here, yeah, it's already refreshed. Over. So we'll call this Excel. I'm sure this place will be refreshes. And let's put refreshes. Okay, so this is our copy of our final. So now for our sweep, we will just do something nice and simple. I'm actually going to bring that number front just to make it slightly easier. And we're going to go equals. Now, I have actually started using a new lookup. If anyone is a spreadsheet geek, there is a new lookup function in Excel, but I don't think it's available in Google Sheets. Range. What's the range? That's range is that. And we'll put a stop on that, and then we want 1, 2, 3. We want column 3, and then we want false. Ooh, Sam Bird. So Bryn got. Sam got the Brit, and he got someone that I don't know. I don't actually know that many people. Let's just see. Okay. So that is everyone's driver, and I'll populate the teams and or I can probably do that exactly the same way. Yeah. Bring that over there. There. Now, it's gotten annoying. Thingamajig. I'm gonna deal with this later because I want to just. But I'll share this in the sheet. So let's go back to the sweep. So we've got everyone has 2 drivers. Who's got Nick Evans? And Mitch Evans is one of the favourites, and he's a Kiwi boy, so let's just call him out. There was a guy that begins with V or R. Actually, I think that might be that guy. I think Bryn might have got a fairly good tandem there. Might be hard to beat old Sam Bird and Vergne. Oh, no, it's not Vergne. I think it's Van Dorn, who John Williams has got. I'll put a tag to what the current driver standings are as well, so people can get a sense of how good these drivers are. And I'll paste this into into the thing. Yeah, so just how the scoring will work. It'll be number of points generated by these drivers over the 2 races. So drivers get points for finishing in the top 10, and they get points for doing the fastest lap, and then they also get another point for something else. I can't remember, but we're just going to keep it very simple across 2 races. There's a race that starts in 20 minutes at 3 o'clock, and then another race tomorrow afternoon. I think the top qualifiers might also get a point. I can't quite remember. But we're just going to go off driver points. So the most driver points generated across 2 drivers will be the first. In the instance where there's a draw, it'll be of the 2 drivers, of the player whose driver had the highest finish. So not just raw points, but if someone finished first once, but then their other driver didn't place anything, that'll kind of be the trump is absolute kind of finish position of the drivers involved. And then if I get desperate, I'll flip coins between drivers, between our players to determine order. Cool. Okay, so that is the put that in the chat. Let's just put it in here. That is an incredibly awkward way of looking at it. Let's do let's make a paste special. You cannot paste as a picture. That's very annoying. Oh well, I'll figure out how to get that into the Facebook chat very quickly. Actually, I'll just share this sheet. That's what we'll do. And we'll go anyone with a link has viewer access. We'll copy the link. Done. There we go. Sheet sent. And yeah, looking forward to doing this, and I'll put a survey up for the days on which we can make it later on. Brilliant. Thank you very much, and I will share this recording shortly. Bye.